video, I wanted to go over the systems that got us over $742,000 of jobs completed in 2023 and has us on track to do over 2 million this year in 2024 using this same exact system that you see here. So what we're looking for is a successful business while retaining our soul and not losing our life and not being so far away from the other things that are so much more important in life than business. And if that's important to you, at the very end of this video, I will show you guys how to implement all of these things as well for you too. So what are we looking for inside of a successful home service business? We need to ensure that we're getting enough jobs and leads so that we are able to sell enough jobs so that we can complete those jobs, keep our people busy, and then as well be able to be profitable so we can continue to grow over time to whatever level that we want. This all starts with marketing. Marketing is the most important beginning line of what is necessary, because without any marketing, you can't have any sales, and without any sales, operations is not necessary whatsoever. So the goal should be, and as well for marketing, it bleeds into hiring, and hiring bleeds into sales for hiring those people to sell the division. But with marketing, the main goal here is that we are trying to automate the process as much as possible so that we don't have to deal with all the time of following up the leads, of sending reminder text messages, of all of these things. We want that to be automatically built in with the best systems so that we are able to then move as many of these people over to estimates, because that's all marketing is. Generating actual leads that are beneficial audiences so that you can market for the best return on investment without exhausting an audience. As in, if the audience is not large enough to reliably get you jobs, then it is not a good audience by definition. Because if it cannot get you to where you need to go with the goals that you have, how could it ever be something that you could rely on and actually be able to put some legs behind onto there? With this, it's also important to have job SOPs for marketing so that marketing is a lot easier to be able to continually perform on a day-to-day basis without having to put so much mind into it. We really want this to be as seamless as possible. As well, with the marketing, to get the best return on investment, it's important to have compelling offers, to have great branding, and as well, while we're on to the jobs, to be able to sell even more jobs so that our marketing is even more effective. As you can see here with the sales pipeline that we have through all of the software that I utilize, when I have over 1,000 leads into here, plus another 2,000 in my CRM, it's a very important thing to be able to manage all of these leads, because if you can't, they will all slip through the cracks over time. So with marketing, it's important to have the actual best ads so you can get the best return on investment with the best processes, automations, and as well AI, so that it's very easy to be able to push people along so that we could then go into sales. Sales is usually a dirty word for a lot of people, but really flipping it onto its head, it's helping customers get what they want, finding problems and gaps so that we can solve their solutions for them. Sometimes there will be a problem, sometimes there won't be a problem. That's what sales is, trying to diagnose the problem, seeing how much it matters to the people, and then moving them along the process so that we can help them. This starts from the marketing into a lead, and then a lead into an estimate, and you want to have an automated process for that. You also want to have standard operating procedures so that when you get onto the phone with them to get them from a lead to an estimate, you don't waste your time while you're also still conveying yourself as somebody who has value, so that they will want to move on to it into the future as much as possible. Then from the lead to an estimate, we want to go estimate to sale, and then we want to go sales to operations. As you can see with the green here, with green on operations, all of these things really tie in. During the operations, we can also cross-sell different services if you have any other ones, so that we can get a higher lifetime value of our customers to increase our marketing return on investment at that same time, while servicing our clients even better, so they will be even more likely to refer us to other customers. With this as well, with the marketing, like I was saying before, in the job SOPs, we also have the marketing for door hangers, yard signs, reviews, referrals, pictures, videos, more content to post onto the internet. And all of these things are very, very necessary for actually having a very successful business that works automated, so you don't have to deal with a lot of these issues for yourself. Now we get into the very fun part, which is operations. As you can see, operations is about creating the most impactful SOPs, standard operating procedures, as you can see here, with trying to get rid of the most bang for buck bottlenecks inside of the business so that you're able to complete the jobs as quick as possible so that you can keep your labor costs in check so that it does not get out of control for you, so that you are making as much money as possible onto your jobs. When you make the most money, you can put that money back into marketing and grow to your heart's delight. Grow as big as you want or stay and maintain wherever you want with that. So always try to eliminate as many bottlenecks as possible. We have all the videos, everything already laid out for all of our guys so that everybody knows exactly what's necessary, and we continue to make it all the way better. With the SOPs, the main objective of an SOP is to share the essence of the ideology so that your team members will be able to know exactly what is important in every step of the process so that they don't drop the ball onto anything. What we can find then is an SOP good or is it bad? Well, what is the KPI or the excellent result, and how can we get that for what we're trying to do? So an excellent result, again, a KPI, would be 2 to 3 key variables we are looking at to measure the success of ops. So for instance, on like a trailer, what you should be optimizing for your trailer layout is as much available workspace as possible, as much ease of use as possible, and then plus you want to be able to see all of the supplies. So for instance, like your rollers, your chip brushes, your battery chargers, your gloves, everything you want to be able to know that it is right then and there at that moment. So these are the 2 to 3 variables. And inside of the free school community, I showed you guys my trailer layout, and it's basically maxed out. But how would I know if it isn't maxed out? Well, I would see what are the guys complaining about. Nobody complains about there not being enough space into the trailer, nor do they complain about the ease of use, nor do I watch them physically have any issues with the ease of use. And I also have seen the ease of the supply management increase drastically from all of this. So what that is probably the KPI, or at least something to consider quite a bit. And we've practically eliminated all of that into the future. Now, the cool part about that is if you're able to then get this kind of mindset here with this for the standard operating procedures, what you'll find is you'll have an unconscious Cambrian explosion over time combined with the max win mindset. What this will allow you to do is to continue to solution solve the SOPs. This will give you greater capacity. Then you can either have more income per team member and then grow to have the largest organization while maintaining margins, or throwing expendable profit at bigger/better swings that maximize your life, reinforcing what you are trying to achieve in life. Or you can manage this to where people will not have to work so many hours, then they can just maintain, and you can continue to sustain from that at that level. Really up to you at that point. Now, let's make that even easier. Everything that we've gone through here, let's just make it even easier for you. So to have a successful business, it's important to have the marketing, the sales, the operations in check. Now, this is where we are able to come in and implement. Into the past, I was really against doing any of these kinds of things. You can see here that I used to do this back in 2022, and it was a lot of fun, but I was also really running my business. We're running over 100, and you can see here from here, I have 138K in the next 4 weeks on the books. This is my schedule right now. We are entirely booked out. So, this is a fun thing to do, but it almost never made sense to me until tomorrow. What we're going to do here onto this is we are going to win the school games. I'm going to ask Alex to look over all of the systems that I've created here, as you see in all of our videos, everything here. And then I'm going to take that feedback and then increase the value infinitely into this group. Again, before, to make 10, 20, 30 grand per month on this kind of stuff for like helping out other businesses didn't really make sense. But now this makes a lot more sense. So what we are going to be able to do here for people who would like to have this just easily implemented for every system inside of their business is what we will do is we will have daily coaching, and as well plug in every system that I utilize inside of my business to have been able to grow 3 times last year, 3 times this year, and increasing the profitability at that same time while going into the future. This is through all the courses that we have here available to you, as well as the daily calls. where you can ask any question unfiltered, as well as have the community there to help you out and back you up to make everything even better. Usually I would do this at $747 or $497 back in 2022. Really, to get me to do any of this kind of stuff nowadays would be like $5,000 per month. Because again, if I can create over $140,000, and there's even more, we're booked out until practically mid-June right now. But if I was to do this for other companies, it just would not make sense unless I was going to win the school games here for you. So a little bit of the inner secret sauce right here for you. But with this program, what you'll get is I will run and optimize your ads. We will show you the A to Z sales from lead to close, A to Z operations from shop to paid, 7 weekly coaching calls with Jack, 7-figure scaling secrets, and as well productivity and accountability from everyone in the group, but also anything that you think needs to be improved inside your business, we will work on that for you. You will also get access to our lead to appointment software. This is essentially a white labeled version of Go High Level, where you are able to have all of the pipelines like I was showing here, all the automation set up and all the apps, everything that you would need to be able to have a reliable marketing and sales system for yourself into the future so that you can continue on with your business. Also help you hire your forever team members, motivated entrepreneurial group. Again, I wouldn't do this if I wasn't going to win the game. So just to be honest, this will be just for May 1st. This will be only $497. This will be for tomorrow. The price will update. The link will be in the bio down below for you. 100% money back guarantee. If you don't get at least 10 more estimates in this next month, we'll refund everything. You'll have a one-on-one VIP onboarding experience with me. If you are one of the first 8 people to do this before the group gets to 20, you'll be able to see how many members are in there. As well, we will be taking 66% of the price off until May 1st. And the community, again, once I win the game, I want to close the community May 30th. So join now to join Dream Live Media to be able to have the inner circle so that you can continue to grow your business in a reliable, predictable way with one-on-one coaching and group calls every day of the week so that you quite literally cannot fail. And as well, there's a step 3 that I cannot say, but this is kind of in backwards order, but step 1, step 2, and then step 3 into the future for you. So if you have any questions, be sure to drop them down below. Otherwise, I will have that link there. Join tomorrow. That is the lowest price it'll ever be, and it's only going to go up, and it will get closed eventually as well too, because quite literally, it's not worth it if I don't win the games. So we are going to win the games. Peace.